Hi guys, my name is Jeanette. We're going to be doing just a quick stretch. So go ahead and stand up. You will want your chair nearby, just for little things here and there. So we're going to start just shaking the dust off a little bit. So just standing, finding your feet on the ground. We're just going to start rocking front and back a few times. So finding balance up on the toes, back on the heels and lift the toes. And if that's a little too much yet, you can just kind of rock and bounce a little side to side. Use the chair here for balance if you need it. And then we'll find balance on one foot, pick up the other, roll your ankle, curl your toes, flex your toes, and then switch sides, rolling, rolling. So today we're just here to kind of get a quick stretch and shake the dust off, right? Finding back on your feet. Let's take a nice big reach up, breathe in. And then hands will come down through your heart as you exhale. We'll do that again. Big inhale and reach up. Stretch the arms out wide. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Don't be shy. Breathe in, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. You're going to inhale and take your right arm up. Your left hand can hold the chair if you'd like. So you reach up and over, keeping both feet really grounded. Good. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, come back up through center and take it to the other way. Breathe in, left arm up. Exhale, up and over. Use your inhale to really find that deeper stretch into the side body. So take another breath in. And then come back up. Good. So here, if you have your chair, you can bring it in front of you. You're going to keep hands on the back of the chair. You're going to round your upper back. Looking like this. Round your upper back, and you can push your palms a little bit into the back of the chair. Take another big inhale. And exhale. Stand a little closer now to the back of the chair. Pull your shoulders back and down. Lift your chest, lift your heart, maybe even lift your chin. As you squeeze your elbows back, keep the belly in. So we're not just rounding into low back and pushing your butt out. Keep your hips nice and stable and neutral. And then just try to lift up and pull elbows back. So getting that big stretch in your chest and front body. Big inhale. And exhale. Release. Good. Coming back to stand. Move the chair out of the way. Inhale and sweep the arms up. And then forward as you exhale. Inhale. Now, bend at the elbow, squeeze back. Lift. Then exhale down and forward. One more this direction. Squeeze back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and down. Reverse the circles. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, press back and down. Again, inhale. Exhale, pushing down like elbows are going to touch behind you. Inhale once more. And exhale. Good. We'll have that chair. You're going to stick your left foot onto the top of the chair. And depending how high your chair is, hopefully you don't have a bar stool or anything. You want a pretty low surface. You could always use your couch or a small stool if you'd like to. But balancing on your right foot, left foot is out in front of you. Keep a soft bend in the knee as you draw your hips back and your heart forward. So you're trying to hinge right from the hips. You're not rounding here, right? If you're feeling a lot of rounding in your back, just stay tall and stay a little higher up. You're still going to get that good stretch there for the back of the leg. You have the chair here for support. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, one more breath here. And then slowly come back up. Step off and we'll switch legs. Right foot onto the chair. And the chair's here for balance. If you want to hold on to the back. And just start slow. Keep a soft bend in the knee. Right hip is going to draw back as your heart moves forward. Try to keep even your foot flexed so you have that stretch there in the calf and your foot. And breathing nice and long and deep. One more breath here. And then coming back up. Good, shake it off. You're gonna hold onto the back of the chair and take a little chair pose here. So if you're familiar with yoga, that means we're kind of hovering in a little squat. So chair is here for support if you need it. Otherwise, you can challenge yourself more and bring hands to heart. So I want you to take feet hip width apart. Draw belly in. And then as if the chair were behind you, you're just going to slowly start to sit back. So it's a little squat, keeping knees in line, facing the toes, right? Belly in, spine nice and tall. Take the hands away if you want a little extra work here. Maybe get a little lower. We're waking up those glutes, those big muscles down in our legs. And then standing, push the ground away, squeeze, inhale, lift up. Hands back through the heart. Let's go again. Chair pose, sit down. Think of lengthening your low back. Belly in to support. Get a little bit lower. Breathe in. And then wake up, lift up. Good. All right. Hands to the back of the chair now. We're going to do chair pose one more time here to make it even a little bit more challenging. So get the heart rate up. It'll feel good to have a little bit of sweat right now. Okay, so sitting down, you're going to shift weight over to your left foot, hover your right foot, just an inch or so, nothing crazy. Really push down into the heels, switch the legs. Press down into your right foot, hover your left foot. Try to keep really neutral through the spine, belly's nice and strong. Back down to center, get a little lower, and then push away, push off, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Hands onto the back of the chair. And we're going to step the feet back, lower down into down dog here on the back of the chair. So your ears are between your biceps, hips are reaching back. Sink the chest if that feels good. Take a few breaths. Just a couple more breaths. Getting really grounded in the feet. Feel your spine long and reaching away from your arms. And slowly take your time, soft knees as you come back to stand. Beautiful. I'm going to go a little deeper now just for our back. So hands can always rest on the chair here if you're not feeling super flexible today. Or if you're more accustomed to getting a little upside down, you can bring hands down to the floor. And we're going to do a forward fold for just a couple of breaths. So again, either hands down onto the floor, upper body is heavy, maybe even letting your head hang. Or you can always rest your arms onto your chair seat. Nice deep breaths. Feel nice long muscles through the back of the body. Take one more big inhale. Long exhale. Take your time on your next inhale to slowly make your way back up. Rolling up the spine, roll the shoulders back and down. And then come on back to your seat. You're going to come into a seat. One last stretch here, our figure four. So you're going to take your right foot onto your left thigh or knee. And then the idea here is we want this right leg away from us. So you can just bring right hand to your thigh. And really gently, maybe just putting your hand there is enough to feel a little extra weight here. Feel that stretch in your right glute, your right hip. Or you can go further, keeping your right foot flexed, meaning toes towards the shin. And maybe you lean into this, kind of folding your heart, moving toward your shin here. All right, to each their own. This can be a really great stretch if you've been sitting a lot, or this will help loosen up muscles that tend to shorten when we spend a lot of time sitting. Let's take 3 more breaths here. So you're going at your own speed. If you're still here, stay here. Maybe you find yourself moving a little deeper into it for this last breath. And then coming up, and take the right foot down. And notice the difference between right and left for a moment. And when you're ready, you can take it to the other side. Left foot onto the right leg. Left foot stays flexed. And keep in mind, one side can feel very different than the other, so don't overthink it. Left hand is just really heavy on this left thigh, depending on what you need. Or you start to move deeper, heart moving forward. Okay, it's not just rounding over it. Keep spine really long and then move your heart forward. A nice straight spine as best you can. Breathing, really moving the breath into the belly. Two or three more breaths here, maybe going just a little deeper. And slowly coming back up to a nice tall seat. Take your left foot down. Big inhale, sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart. Thanks for joining me. Hope you feel good now. A little quick stretch. Have a great rest of your day.